Hi guys, it is very sad that people keep asking me what I've done. People keep saying that I'm talking too much. And today Kamene has asked that I stop talking and start acting. I don't know whether people are deliberately refusing to remember what I'm doing. That everything I'm saying is already in action. That as I'm speaking to you now, there's a bill in parliament, there's a motion in parliament to play 75%. I don't know what people are not getting. Do you know that in Nigeria, they play 80% of their own across all media? Do you know that in Tanzania here, they play 75%? Do you know that in Ghana, they play 90% of their own music? Do you know that in South Africa, they play 80% of their own music? And that is why they're doing great, because charity begins at home. When Kamene and Bien and Calligraph and the entire industry fights me for fighting for them, it baffles me. I don't get who has bewitched us, such that when I'm trying to fight for our good, then people fight me for fighting for our good. Yeah, and then people keep asking me why I'm fighting for musicians. I feel like I have the moral obligation. I feel like I have the moral authority. I have Kamene is asking me to ati naongea hebu nijaribu kujaza 10,000 kama Ruge. What nonsense is that? I have done 26 stadiums full. I've done Kasarani, 65,000 people. Swipe left, you will see it. I'm the only artist who has filled a stadium outside this country. That is in Tanzania last year. Uhuru Stadium, 45,000 people. I have the moral authority to fight for Kenya. I'm the most followed. I am the biggest artist in Kenya by all means, by followership, by shows, by international shows. So I feel like I am the big brother. Nobody else has the moral authority to do what I'm doing, yeah? So every time you ask me what I've done, it baffles me. It baffles me. The play 75% KE is a brainchild, is a war, is a fight that I took to parliament, and it will pass in the next 1.5 months. President Ruto will sign it into law. And then perhaps you will start to see the results of what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is artists wake up. What I'm saying, Kamene, stop playing 90% of foreign and start playing 75% of your own. That is what I'm saying.
I don't understand. How are you fighting for Kenyan music when all you do is bash and fight with our musicians online? How? How are you fighting for Kenyan music when you're celebrating when young event organizers have their event cancelled? The amount of jobs they were going to give, the dues they were going to pay to our Kenyan musicians, but it was cancelled, and you were so happy sitting there by the sidelines, a whole you who should be a mentor in this industry. You're not fighting for musicians, you're fighting for yourself. A lot of Kenyan musicians performed this weekend. Were you there to support them? Did you buy a ticket? Yeah. That's how you start, by supporting. Buy a ticket. Have you ever promoted anyone's music just this year? Ozako tuni za kuingia online and tell them how you're the biggest and how you're better than them, how you're doing shows all over Africa. You were supposed to give us a concert last year for I don't know, 100-something Kenyan artists. So how are you supporting? How are you fighting for these musicians? Because to me, it just sounds like you bash them. You always big up yourself. You're there to show how you're better than everybody else. When was the last time you bought a ticket to a gig, Eric? When was the last time you showed up for anyone's gig just to support? Miss me with it. Delete the drama.